God is not real. You have no evidence for his existence.
I can't believe my own son is a new atheist. We have a ton of proof for God, Stewie. Remember the theory of act and potency?
Yes, what about it?
Potency cannot rise itself to act, since it is merely potential. Therefore, it needs something else, an already actual to actualize it. Take a red rubber ball. Its potential to be red is currently being actualized by the red paint. And if the red paint did not exist here and now, neither would the ball's redness. Hence, the redness of the ball wholly depends on the paint here and now. Now, the paint itself has potencies. Red paint is only red since it contains small particles that make it so. And now, like the ball's redness depends on the paint's redness depends on the particles, and by consequence, both the ball and paint's redness depend on the paint's red particles.
Oh, so it makes a sort of chain?
Exactly. It creates a hierarchical chain of actualization, where every lower act depends entirely on the higher. And this series could not possibly go on forever.
How so?
Glad you asked, Stewie. Since every lower act derives its entire existence from the higher, the lower acts become instruments of the higher. Picture a hand moving a stick moving a rock. Here both the stick's and rock's movement depends entirely on the movement of the hand. Without the hand, there would be no movement at all. Likewise, the series cannot go on forever, because if it did, they would not be instruments of anything at all. It would be like an infinitely long paintbrush. Hence there has to be a first mover, an unactualized actualizer, and this would be God.
But how do we know if this first mover is really God?
Follow Thomas Peter to find out.